Hello everyone, how are you guys doing today? This is Jasmine Burns and I'm here to talk about Microsoft Office Forms and it being used in a formative assessment way. I chose this tool for one because I like to think that I'm a Microsoft girl, but no, in all actuality, I chose this particular tool as a formative assessment tool for the functionality of it and for the usability of the tool. I think it's very sleek. I think it's very user friendly for teachers, easy for teachers to create quick quizzes. And it's very simple for students to be able to answer specific questions. So I just think this is an overall great tool. Like I stated before, with this particular tool, it's easy to create quizzes and surveys, and you can send what you've created to students and parents. And with that, you can explore real-time results. There are a variety of question types, everything from choice questions, text answers, rates, and quizzes that you can choose from. You can share your link of this particular form via embedded code. You can embed it in your website, your blog, in your learning management system. Students can take assessments and receive immediate feedback. And that's one great thing about this tool is the immediate feedback that the students will get. Teachers can view real-time analytics and grades in the actual summary view. And you can even see student by student answers. The other great thing about forms is the fact that it can be utilized or accessed through a number of devices. So be it your laptop, your iPad, or your telephone, or your cell phone, Yeah, it can be accessed through all devices. You can create a particular quiz with the device, and you can access it and take the particular quiz on a device. So I'm going to show you some of the features that I mentioned before. Right here, you see a third grade math unit assessment that I had one of my teachers to send to me because I've used forms in a different aspect than just quizzes. I've used it as a surveying tool, which is really good, and I'm going to show you that as well in just a moment. But as you can see here, this is a math assessment where students are able to answer in the text answer form that I told you about before. Right here, 5, 6, and 7 is that choice questions way of question and type that you have here. And so another thing that I really like about this, once you submit this, then you, like I said before, you can get immediate feedback. The students get immediate feedback from another one of my third grade teachers. She also created a spelling test using forms. And right here, she has that text answer feature here where her students had to type in the actual word. And like you see here, you can write a complete sentence. If I want to, I don't have to go through making a whole quiz. Again, I can just duplicate it if I wanted to. So I'm going to go here. And here is my platform. And as you can see with Microsoft Office Forms, you can do a new form or you can do a new quiz. So it has two features. The quiz aspect is what you've seen before, that the teacher had created her spelling test and then a math test as well. But here you can actually see what it looks like as a survey, and the response that you see here is the same thing that would show up in a quiz or as a formative assessment, but it will say summary on this side. And what I like about this feature is soon as someone responds, and like I said, it's the same thing as in a quiz, it will tell you how many responded, the average time to complete your actual survey, and if your survey is still active or not. And then you can review the results. And what I like most about it is that they color code your particular results. You know who was what, where. So now you have data to support the questions and things that you were asking. And then it also gives you a rating. So because I don't have an actual quiz created, I wanted to show you all this feature so that you were able to kind of get an idea of what it would look like as a quiz. And to wrap up, I'm going to go back to my forms, and I'm going to show you some of those features that you can create. To add a question, there's your choice feature, your text feature, your rating feature, and here is a date feature. Okay, so for that particular question, if there was a specific date answer, like when is your birthday, and you can have them answer your birthday. You can put it however many points you want it to be. Here's where you would mark it as required. And that's where you'll put your subtitle. So here is your multiple choice. And you can also add options here. Multiple choice answers required. So multiple answers meaning that it can be both answers or a number of answers, or if you want to take that off. Okay. You can copy this particular question. You can throw this question in the trash. You can alternate where you want that question to actually be. Your text question looks like this. Your rating question looks like this. You can do it in stars or numbers. And then I've already showed you the date feature. Okay. And at the end, you would just go down. You would finish your quiz. It automatically saves. Here's your theme. You can choose your cool little funky theme. Let's do this. I like that. And you can preview your quiz here. Please make sure that you name your quiz. And that is what it would look like computer mode. And here is what it would look like if it was on your mobile device. Back to computer, back to your quiz. So, that is an overview of Microsoft Office Forms. And like I said, I chose it for the functionality and the usability of it. I think it's very beneficial for students because they get that immediate feedback. I think it's great for teachers because it's easy to use. It's easy for them to just go in, make a quick quiz, and they don't have to worry about grading anything because it grades themselves. So, I think this is one tool that teachers should really, especially those who have Microsoft Office or have access to the Microsoft Office suite, should really take into consideration utilizing this tool. So, if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me. As always, you guys have a great evening.